my commentary was horrible. Like, if you go watch my Kirby 64 LP and some of my other vids, you can definitely see it. Well, when I use this mic, this is a Logitech headset I got at Walmart for like 20 bucks. I recommend this. It's really cheap and the quality on it is great. Whoop. But the thing with a headset is sometimes if your ear itches, you're gonna have or anywhere in your body itches, like your head, for instance, anywhere on your face. You're gonna have your fans or audience, whatever, are gonna hear your mic jumble around. But that's like a small nitpick. But that's just fine because that's really just an easy boom. That's as simple as that. All right. So next question. Do you use Pinnacle Studios 12? Yes, I do. It's the Ultimate Edition one. In fact, it's even posted on my channel, and I'm not criticizing it, but if that's on my channel, I don't get why you asked that. But still, that's what I use. And let me just say this. People are wondering what do I record as, like AVI, something. I record as an MPEG 2 because it has more recording time on my computer because it don't take up that much memory. So if you don't want to use that much memory, you really want to record for a long time, because I mean, on my Pinnacle, I can actually record for 4 hours instead of like 1, which is my standard. So I'd recommend MPEG. The quality is still about the same as AVI. I really can't tell the difference. They look the same to me. Although some people probably can. I can't really. Okay, next question. This is just like a request thing, but can you LP Conker's Bad Fur Day? I wish I could. I really wish I could, but I don't own the game. I've been looking for it, trust me, I have, but it's just very hard to find for cheap. Like, I'm trying to find it under 20 bucks, and it's really hard to find it. I know one day I can find it, because I found Banjo-Kazooie for like $17, and that's a really good deal. Alright, that's done with Skydog. Next one is from Ash6615 again, and I'm just reading these in order the way I got them. Alright, now, who do you think is the best YouTuber who is underrated? Okay, I'm not going to answer this one out loud because of favoritism. I will message you that answer, actually, so just keep an eye on your inbox for that, because I just don't want to be, like, for favoritism. Alright, because there's a lot of great people who, on here who need more subscribers than what they have. I just don't want to really, name every one of them because I don't want to be favoritism again, so, we'll just leave it at that. What do you think the favorite thing, what's your favorite thing to do off the internet? Okay, this one's definite. I like to hang out with my friends, but I really don't get to that often, because where I live, we used to have, all my friends used to live in this neighborhood. All of them except for one has moved out, and he's always busy, and I don't have anyone else to go hang out with, except for a couple people who don't live in here, but I don't have a license or anything, so I can't really, well, I have a permit, but I can't really go anywhere. Like, that's the thing, like, I really wouldn't care one bit to drive out and go somewhere, but I just don't have a license or a car, so I can't really do nothing, so for now, I'm just stuck in here doing mostly just watching TV, playing video games, or, I want to say watching anime, but I can't really, because that'd be on the internet as well, because I don't own any anime DVDs except for the, old Dragon Ball Z cartoon, the old Dragon Ball Z anime on the VHS. Oh, hanging out with family, stuff like that, I don't mind doing that one bit. Oh, I also like to play tennis. I'm actually pretty good at tennis, but I don't know about now. I haven't played in a couple of years. Can you play some Fighting Dreamers for me? Well, I guess by this point in the video I probably already have, and I'm probably going to do that. What are your top 5 animes? Okay, this one's definitely easy because I've already made a video. But, those may change over time because I've seen a lot of good anime since then. Number 5 is Inuyasha. Number 4 is, number 5 was Spice and Wolf. Number 4 was Inuyasha. Number 3 was Fullmetal Alchemist. Number 2 was Naruto. And number 1 was Dragon Ball Z. Because Dragon Ball Z was a big part of my childhood and I just can't let that go. Do you have any questions for me? No, I don't. Alright, let's go. I think we only got one more question to get. No, wait, we have two. We have 2 more people to get to. This next one's in my comments. It's from Vidnoid. I gotta find this video. I get so many comments sometimes, it's hilarious. Yeah, here it is. Well, have you beaten Super Mario Galaxy 2 yet? Yes, I have. I've beaten it to 100%. It was actually very fun, but it was very frustrating on the final star. Like, I'm telling you, it's really harder than Galaxy 1. But, you know, just be prepared for that. If you want to get Galaxy 2, you need to be prepared to have good 3D platforming skills. Well, I'm not that good of a platformer as it is, I don't think. Why are you always invisible when you're on Skype? I'm not invisible anymore. I stopped doing that. Like, back in the past, I was always invisible on Skype because I just never wanted to talk. And now I've just started saying, you know, I don't care one bit to come out and talk. So I never put my status as invisible or offline unless I am offline or something. I never put it as invisible anymore. Like, I'll put it as do not disturb away or online, just stuff like that. And remember people, if you want to have me on Skype, it's the same name as this one, RockyDog200. So if you want to come out and talk to me, that's absolutely fine. Don't care one bit. Alright, next one is from, let me go back to my personal messages, Video Game God 241. And he was actually the smart person. When people want to send the questions, I told him just to send the questions that I give you, and he did. And I was actually pretty amazed that he did that. And this was actually pretty funny. Well, wait, before I get to that, there's one more question Vidnoid usually asks me, and that's, what do I render my videos as? Let me tell you the process that I do when I record videos. First off, when I have all my commentary, and I have my, MPEG file of the game recorded, like, on the rendering wise on my Pinnacle, I usually render as an AVI when I put it in Movie Maker, and if I'm going to use Sony Vegas, I'm going to use an MPEG because it takes less time for it to render. When then, you know, quality's all smoothed out and everything's fine. Then after that, when everything's in place, everything's spot on, and don't have to do post-commentary in Camtasia, I stick it in Sony Vegas or Movie Maker. And like, on Sony Vegas, I'll do the pan crop thing, and I'll just kind of size it down and make sure it looks good. Make sure the properties on the screen is right if I record in widescreen. And then, after that, I adjust the audio levels if they need to be adjusted. And I render the videos a Windows audio video file. And then after that, it takes about probably an hour and a half to render, from time to time, because really that don't bother me one bit. I'm used to it by now, so, you know, if you don't want to wait like an hour and a half to, I think the longest time I ever waited was like 3 hours, and that's because I was on the internet the entire time when it was rendering, so it took like twice the time. So like, that's really when I just need to get up and go do something. So yeah, that's how I do it, and then after that I post it to YouTube. I don't put any tags in because I'm too lazy. Alright, that's how I make a video, alright? If you need any help on that, I may be making I plan on making a couple of videos soon of tutorials, and I am making another top 10 soon, so that's saved for an update video later. Alright, now for Video Game God 241. He was the very smart one who just sent in, you know, questions I gave him, and I'm surprised he actually did that. Okay, question number 1. Who is my favorite comedian? My favorite comedian of all time, hands down, is Demetri Martin. Demetri Martin I find hilarious, although, you know, some people think he's very just annoying. He's not funny. I highly disagree with that because, like, I don't know why, it's just like, he's just one of those people who, he's kind of like Car101. He's one of this down-the-home-earth guy who's just really funny. My favorite show on Comedy Central has to be Important Things with Demetri Martin, because I just absolutely love that show next to Tosh.0. Okay, next question. What are your most recent animes? Okay, this one's actually not that hard either. My most recent animes I've been watching is Amari Himari, which was a very good anime. It had some good fight scenes in it. The characters in it were really, really funny. It's like Resell Vampire for people who like that and you want to go check this out. It's on AnimeFreak.tv. That's where I go to watch my anime stuff. Yeah, you can go watch Amari Himari. It's very funny, trust me. It's one of my favorite animes out there. Deers was really funny. It was, oh my god. Like, for those of you who've seen Girls Bravo, it was something like that, but, you know, the guy, it was just so funny throughout the thing. I'm not telling you what these things are about, you can go read them yourself. I mean, it was just so funny. It has an English dub, and the voice acting was actually pretty good, I thought. Because I mean, I've heard both people, and I mean, the voice acting was just spot on. Like